Alright, so our team and our plan. Let's go over it quick before the fight. Alright, we've got, first off, we're going to send this guy out. Oh, that's interesting. It's probably on a cooldown. I think I set it to like a 2-minute cooldown so it didn't get spammed too much. So maybe if you wait a couple minutes. Otherwise, I'll have to look into that, so that's good to know. But our team. First off, we got Carol. The plan is to Thunderwave, this like Pikachu-like thing that's Fairy Ghost and has a free substitute. I think you can paralyze it through the substitute. So we can Thunderwave and we can Stealth Rock right off the bat. We can Rock Slide to break his thing potentially. We might have to switch out. I think the Paralyze will really kind of stop him from setting up because he's going to try to Swords Dance and stuff. We've got El Hamon. He's got the Heat Crash. He's got the Assurance. We're fighting the Ghost Gym Leader, so Assurance is good. We're kind of slow. If they hit me first and I hit him with a 120 power Dark move, that should do quite a bit. We've got Power Up Punch because he does have a lot of Dark types as well as Ghosts. So I think Power Up Punch against like a Sneasel will probably still kill in one hit, and then it'll buff us for the future, making Assurance harder. And we got Heat Crash in case neither of those are the best. Alright, thanks for popping in, Ryder. Okay, we've got Sora. Sora is Ghost, so it is weak against his dudes, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we got this item from Wild Graveler called the Weakness Policy, which means if we get hit by an attack that's super effective against us, we'll raise both our attack and special attack 2 stages, I believe. So that has a lot of potential, plus we have Shadow Sneak, which means we can send this guy out to finish off people that are low. We can outspeed Gengar with it. I think it'll prove enough utility to be on the team here. We got Leaf Storm and we got Spirit Lock if we don't want to Shadow Sneak. Both super strong stab moves. I think Sora's worth bringing. We got Bugsy. We haven't used Bugsy in a real fight yet. We got Psychic. Bugsy in this game is Psychic Bug, so Psychic Stab. Very strong. Bug Buzz, just as strong. We got the Roost. I probably won't ever use Roost on him because he's too squishy. And we got Sleep Powder for, the Hail Mary when we're in trouble. We've got Swiper. Tons of attack power. Special. We just learned Dark Pulse. Super good against this gym. We got Mystical Fire because it's a cool move it learned. It lowers special attack, so this will be nice if we don't think a Dark Pulse will kill. We can lower their attack a bit first. We got the Nasty Plot to power up, and we got Psychic because he can learn it. Special moves on this Pokemon were hard to find, so this is the best coverage I could find. They're pretty high power and pretty good moves, so I'm pretty happy with them. Alright, we got Mallory. Mallory's got Nasty Plot, Scald, Psychic, and Rest. We got the Cherry Berry on him. And that's it. Let's go. Alright, Morty. Our second fight with you has begun. Can we beat this Pikachu thing? Oh yeah, bet how many you think we're gonna lose. What? Who typed 6? They have no faith. Alright, so now we're praying that we can status him through his ability, but we don't actually know, because I'm not very familiar with it. Okay, so we can't. Or that missed. Did that miss, or can we not do it? That's the real question. I think it missed, and I think we have to try again. But, that's not a good time. We're not off to a good start here. Okay, that didn't do that much. Okay, it did just miss. I'm really used to Thunderwave being 100 XC. I don't know if that was a thing ever, or... Oh, no. Okay, he's got a Lumberry on him. We'll survive another Claw, so I think we just gotta paralyze him again. I don't think we can afford to set up Stealth Rock. Actually, no, we'll survive the Claw, we can rest. So, he used Shadow Claw last turn. I would assume he'd use it again. We'll go down to really low health, we'll heal the full, and then we can Thunderwave him again. Yeah, this is better play. So we did end up using our rest already, but not the worst scenario. So we only get 1 free rest because we have 1 chest of berry, but if we can paralyze him again, that makes it really hard for this to be a setup Pokemon, because you know, like half the time or whatever, he'll not be able to attack. And we still get to get off a stealth rack, which is huge. And then if he is paralyzed, we can keep going. Or we could do rock slide. Ooh, that's tough. I think we actually do the rock slide to break his passive, because we're gonna want to kill him. So I think we do the rock slide and break his passive. I think stealth rack's really good, but I think the breaking his passive is better. Nice, he's paralyzed. So unfortunately, we're still slower than him even though he's paralyzed. I'm used to that like halving speed. In this game, I feel like it doesn't. So that might be a newer gen thing where it doesn't lower their speed as much as it used to, or we might just be really, really slow compared to him. I think he loses a fixed amount of health when the substitute breaks. So I don't think that's actually how much damage Rock Slide would do, but I think the Stealth Rock's better to set up than to hit another Rock Slide now that he's already out of his immunity thing. So this first thing started out pretty bad, but honestly it's getting better. We got the Stealth Rock off. Okay, now we know he's going to use Shadow Claw, which is probably a Ghost type move. So it would be not very effective against Sniper or Swiper. Be super effective against you. He's Fairy type. Is Fairy good against Dark? I don't know the Fairy typing. I think Fairy is good against Dark. So if he decides to use a Fairy move, I'm not feeling great about that. Shadow Claw is going to be super effective against Mallory, so I don't like that. We could just let Carol die, but I'm not a fan of that either. El Hamon could come out and tank a hit. I think we just gotta go with the not very effective hit here, and then hope that Swiper outspeeds him. But Dark's not going to be super effective against him. I still would hope he's very squishy. I think Swiper's the play. We could just let Carol die, but I'm not ready for that yet. Oh, he Shadow Sneaked? Okay. So that's going to hurt less than Shadow Claw would have. But now he's got a Fairy attack, so that's going to be scary. We can't afford to set up here, so we just got to Dark Pulse him and hope it does enough. He is paralyzed, so we're faster. The Nasty Plot had a lot higher reward, but it seemed riskier. Yeah, I was hoping that would do more than it did, but I guess his little Fairy dude's a little tankier than expected. I expected it to be very squishy because it has that substitute thing to protect itself, but unfortunate. So now Golduck should outspeed him. I don't think Sora's Shadow Sneak will kill him, but I think Sora will get hit. So the plan here is Sora will get hit by something. I think he might Shadow Sneak me. Okay, so if he Shadow Sneaks me, my held item will proc, and my attack and special attack will go through the roof. If he doesn't Shadow Sneak me, we just kill him. So this seems like a win-win, because the Shadow Sneak, I wouldn't think would kill me. So we go with the Spirit Lock here, and then we'll Shadow Sneak the next guy, probably. Okay, he was faster than me, even without using Shadow Sneak, which is really bad. That means he probably just one-shots me, yeah. So I guess I really need to look how much Paralyze slows, because if it halves his speed and we're still slower, that seems kind of crazy based on how tanky he was. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So now we gotta send out someone who's not gonna get one shot, and I think the only person who can do that is El Hamon. I think Bugsy gets one shot. And we probably just Assurance because we're pretty sure it'll kill him. Power Up Punch doesn't even hit him. And he used Shadow Sneak this time, which is interesting. Does he think El Hamon's faster than Sora was? Or why wouldn't he Shadow Claw instead if it does more damage? Oh, shoot. Wait. Doesn't Assurance do double damage if you're... If the foe has... Oh, if the foe has already taken damage this turn. So I misread that and Assurance sucks. Gotcha. Because I thought that would be 120 power to kill him. So we definitely should have used Heat, whatever. That was a big mistake. But now we know that it doesn't do that. And we should survive this. I thought that would double power and for sure kill him. But I definitely should have just used Heat Crush. He's such a light Pokemon, I was a little worried Heat Crush wouldn't do that much. Okay, now the Stealth Rock kicks in. Okay, I don't think we can afford to switch, so I think we just rest and hope we go first. Unfortunately, that was not the case. But we did burn him. No, he burned himself. He burned himself, eh? So I guess it's Bugsy's time to shine? I wonder why he wanted to burn himself. I think we just stab Psychic and hope it's enough. We're too slow. Rip. Alright, now we need Mallard to be faster. Because Carol is not gonna cut it. And I don't think we can afford the nasty plot here, so we just Psychic him and hope it's enough. Mallard is our fastest guy. Wow, didn't do any damage. His dudes are fast and tanky, and do damage. That's tough to deal with. You know, I thought we'd lose, but I didn't think it'd be quite that big of a stomp. How is that first Pokemon so tanky? I guess we just Rock Slide. It is super effective. Alright, you know, that was a learning experience, and we did not expect to make it much farther with how weak our team was feeling. So